Welcome to the G.A.B. This is G.A.B.
They should have never gave you platform.
Boom, boom. Yeah. You ever heard a news anchor like Chrome? Like how Chrome? No? Yeah, I know. Because it don't happen. I'm one of the only news anchors out here that do it like that. Alright? Yeah. What's good with y'all? This is another episode of the G.A.B. I'm your lovely or hated host, Kamal, a.k.a. the Black Seinfeld, a.k.a. Magic X. Since I have a certain sector of my audience that shows love and appreciation, that is my fam. Look, we don't always agree, but when we disagree, we do it with respect. What should y'all be doing right now? Well, what you're waiting for. That's what I'm talking about. And look, if they watching, at least they learning. And I appreciate some of y'all, from the ugly to the beautiful and to the in-betweeners. Now the other sector of my audience, and this is the ugly side of the world. This is the part of my audience that's inbreeds. Or is it inbreds? Y'all know what I meant. This is the part of my audience that is us, the SWS. And I know that sounds like a boy band, but that means suspected white supremacists. The coons are in this sector of the audience. Oh my God, the mammies. the ones that's crying for Caitlin Clark. Saying that, that's what he said. Caitlin Clark, you're getting pushed around because racism. And the rest of you trolls, what should y'all be doing in this sector of my audience? That's right, EAD. Also, shut the F up. How about that? Alright, now, with that being said, let's hop right into the topic. And what I'm tired of it. I don't know about yours as other Black Americans, but I'm tired of it. Okay? The goofy antics they keep doing to try to get our vote. Us as Black Americans and Black people. Oh my goodness. I got some clips today I'm about to play. Y'all about to hear the goofiness. Y'all gonna hear the pandernese from Kamala Harris. You feel me? And you get a goofiness from Trump and his camp. You feel me? This goofy chick, Valentina Gomez. Her goofy ass flame throwing some books. She said some of the most goofiest ish I done heard. Trying to do a parody of Joe Slow Biden out here. If you don't vote for me, you ain't Black. And you ain't American. Valentina, shut up. You want our vote, we want tangibles. Easy. Simple. Right there. Cash reparations, anti-Black hate crime bill. And other tangibles down the line. But instead, y'all want to do this old goofy shucking and jiving. Y'all shucking and jiving for the vote. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? They out here shucking and jiving for our Black vote. Well, looks like I'm going to be voting for Buddy right here. If y'all don't get y'all ish together and start talking about tangibles for us as Black Americans and Black people. Yeah. All that other goofiness, man. God damn. I don't want to hear it. Symbolism, kick it out the door. Get out my house. We don't want to hear it. We don't want you here. But we letting in those tangibles. Hey, tangibles, come through the door. Yeah. Have a seat right on this couch. Feel me? Might be the next vote. You feel me? Right here. Tangibles, right here. Bam. Sitting on the couch. We kick his ass out if y'all start talking about tangibles. You feel me? Cash reparations. Anti-Black hate crime bill. Start out with. You feel me? But nah, y'all want to do goofy stuff. Let me just start playing some of the goofy things I done heard last week. Just like, now I'm gonna play this one clip from one of the View co-hosts, Sunny Hostin. I think I'm about to talk about her too with the Caitlin Clark shit too. You know? So Let me fire this on Fox so you know they're gonna try to play as many ads as possible. Good Lord, they'll add you to death. What? You feel me? All right, it's pulling up. Okay, y'all ready? God damn it! Why would it go small like that? Yo, Fox, man, you already get on my nerves with your pen and racist stuff. Don't let the website piss me off too, okay? With your functionalities. Good Lord. Come on. All right, y'all. Fox is having technical difficulties. Oh my God, dude. Okay, here we go. I don't know why they do that. That's a very terrible function. You feel me?
83% of black registered voters identify as or lean Democratic. 81% of black men, 81% are in the Democratic Party. So I don't want to hear anymore that black men are voting for Trump. Black women resoundingly will show up for Biden, and they're going to bring their sons, they're going to bring their grandsons, they're going to bring their husbands, and the black vote will turn out for President Biden.
Sonny, that's a reference to a poll that says he used to have a 92% polling. So the trend is down. I'm not saying they're going to go for Donald Trump.
Lord Jesus. Sonny, that was a weak ass take. I'm sorry. What are you talking about?
Oh my God!
So are women just gonna drag us to the polls? You better vote for Biden. No, I do agree with her though, saying that, we're not just gonna go flip and vote for Trump. I do agree with that. But that don't mean we're gonna vote for Biden either. No. I think she's fabricating the numbers, in my opinion, when it comes to how many black people are gonna go vote for Biden this year. No, I think the turnout is very low, and I think a lot of people are not also voting for Trump because he ain't talking about no tangibles. Okay? So that was bull malarkey, Sonny. Off the View. What are you talking about? Goofiness. Goofiness. For our vote. It's the whole thing. It's like, well, look, a whole bunch of black people is voting for Democrats. You might as well hop along the bandwagon. And that wagon got a flat. Man, if you don't get out here with this goofiness, man. And the whole thing is like, yo, what? So you're saying, okay, black women about to drag their sons and uncles and husbands and stuff to go vote? No, that's not how it works, Sonny. It might work in like your world where you're dragging around all the men in your life, but in reality, in most of society, no, it's not happening like that. You're not voting because that was the mistake that y'all did with the no voting, no vucking. It's the same kind of concept. Women just gonna make y'all do this, mother. If you ain't voting, you ain't getting none of this puss.
Gosh.
Oh my God. But you only think it's the Democrats, right? Wrong. Man, these Republicans ain't no better. Now I'm about to play y'all a clip from this goofy Valentina Gomez. You feel me? And then I'm going to play the clip from Kamala Harris. But let me play this clip from this goofy right here. Golly. The goofiness is on 1,000 with this woman. All right. And first of all, I want to see if y'all catch what I caught in the background. Because I saw these clips already. You feel me?
If you're not voting for Donald Trump, then you ain't black or an American. President Trump just won the 2024 election, and the Democrats just gave us 34 more reasons to vote for him. The entire judicial system is weaponized against the one man who wants to secure our freedoms. You're either a patriot or a traitor. If you're not
First of all, how we get dragged into this? Donald Trump get charged. Valentina's like, we gotta speak to the blacks. We gotta speak to the black community. Immediately. You don't vote for Trump, then you ain't black or an American. You a Chinese immigrant.
What?
This is hilarious. Y'all don't find this hilarious? Y'all don't find this hilarious? What they're doing is just so comical. They think we're really stupid. But we just looking at them like, God damn, y'all are really dumb. Jesus Christ, y'all dumb. God damn. Straight idiotic, just all across the board. From the Democratic shills to the Republican flunkies. God damn. Y'all think the black Americans is stupid, huh? Y'all think y'all gonna do goof troop stuff as like most stuff in entertainment and think we just gonna gravitate towards it? No. God damn, man. Whew, y'all think the goofiness is done? No. We gotta go right back to the Democrats. And I gotta play this from Kamala Harris. And she ain't throwing a house party in the White House. She is saying goofy stuff like this. I mean, man. Gooftrons all around. Y'all ready?
As Black Americans.
And here we go, getting thrown in stuff again, like, but they ain't talking about what we fighting for. Cash reparations, tangibles, anti-black hate crime bill. You feel me? Stuff like that. But I guess this is what we get dragged into.
You know, Donald Trump once asked Black Americans, I'm going to quote, excuse the language, what the hell do you have to lose?
He did say that, though.
Trump presidency.
Damn.
And sadly, we all know too well. When he was president,
Unbelievable.
Donald
You heard her
Trump
in the
tried
background.
over and over to get rid of the Affordable Care Act.
Lift all program.
Healthcare then from millions of Black Americans. Year after year, he proposed cuts to Social Security and Medicare so that so many of our seniors would be deprived on what they rely on to live with dignity. And then he handpicked 3 members of the United States Supreme Court, the court of Thurgood, with the intention that they would overturn Roe v. Wade, and as he intended, they did. And today, 1 in 3 women and more than half of Black women of reproductive age live in a state with an abortion ban, a Trump abortion ban. And if he wins a second term, I promise you he's going to go even further. You know, Donald Trump.
From the grapevine, I heard that Donald Trump he's actually a very lazy president when it comes to legislators. You know, shout out to Dewan B for that. You know what I mean? But Kamala, what the hell you talking about? You going to it look like a predominantly black audience, and most of them look like Democratic shills. But you go to us and then you talk about programs that help everybody. Why aren't you talking about stuff that is going to help us out specifically? Because other groups are already getting help out specifically for their needs. So you come in with the pander needs again. Good Lord, Kamala! You're coming with the panda knees again. Oh my God, man. This is why the couch is looking so comfortable this year. Each party is doing goofiness. And I know some of y'all are gonna be a little slow brain. Y'all gonna be like, man, but you don't vote. How can you practice rights, right? Like, you're just dog. We're showing them, right? The reason why we not voting is because one party is really openly racist. You feel me? The Republicans. You feel me? And Democrats pander to us, telling us they're gonna do things for us and don't do it. So if we don't vote for them and they keep losing, then they're gonna realize, like, damn, we actually need their vote and we gotta get to their needs. It's another strategy. Yes. Okay? Why would you keep going to people that keep promising you things and they don't deliver? Then shun you when you talk about, hey, ain't you supposed to deliver these things? Why would we keep going back to them? Giving them the same thing. That is the definition of insanity. And I know some of y'all insane out there. Insane for the Democrats. Vote blue for no matter who. That BS. But come on. And I ain't talk about going over to Donald Trump. You feel me? No. His contempt for us be out there too. You can see it. You think he relating to us because all the criminology going on with his ass? No. No. Okay. So until they start talking about tangibles for us as black Americans and black people, then no, you're not going to get our votes. And you're not going to get the shit through goofy antics. Now, keep doing it. It's comedy to me. You feel me? It is hilarious. And you're just more content for me to go over as a news anchor. You feel me? Hilarious. But they ain't going to get the vote. We just going to laugh at it. Like, dog. And you don't vote for Donald Trump, then you ain't black. Or an American. Lady, are you an American? Valentina? Like a Colombian immigrant. F you talking about? We question your paperwork, ma'am. And why are you talking to us black people? Don't you got some Spanish motherfuckers in the States you need to talk to? Why are you on us? Alright, y'all. Y'all know what segment we about to get into. We about to get into the sad segment. And today, I got to talk about this amazing show. And it's a remake of another amazing, legendary show. You feel me? Bel-Air. Yeah, I'm combining both the seasons. Season 1 and 2. You know why? Because they about to drop season 3 in a couple of months. So I'm late to this show. Yeah, I'm late. Okay? But it's better late than never. Alright? Did I just say a Drake line?
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, look. I thought this show was fire. I really like, you know what? Let me wait. Let me give the cast. Let me give the stats, you feel me, before I get into the plot and why I like this show so much. So first, let me give you the stats. So IMDb gave it a 6.4. Who pissed off on the cast of Bel-Air? 6.4, really? Really? IMDb. I be damn. Y'all be having some weak ass scores. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 77%. That's kind of low too. I'm more with the people. 86%. You feel me? I gave this like a 90 something. You know what I mean? I really like this show. You feel me? I can't wait till season 3. You know what I mean? Let me give you the cast though. Jabari Banks played Will. Coco Jones played Hillary Banks. Alright. Akira Carbar. What a name. Played Ashley Banks. You feel me? Cassandra Freeman played Vivian Banks. Adrian Holmes played Philip Banks. You feel me? And then Simone Joy Jones, she played Lisa Wilkes. Remember, Lisa and Will? You feel me? I like how they tied that together and everything. Then you had other actors did their thing. You had Jimmy Akingbola. He played Joffrey. Or Godfrey. Or however you want to say it. Just call it Jeffrey, but okay. Hey, Ali Salaton played Carlton Banks. Jordan L. Jones played Jazz. And many other great actors did their thing in season 1 and season 2. You feel me? We're gonna deep dive more into season 2. The thing is, y'all know the premise of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You feel me? Bel-Air, whatever. The whole premise is that they got in a fight in Philly in a basketball game type of thing, and then he had to move to Bel Air with his uncle, his aunt and uncle and shit. Yeah. The way they did it here though, because in the original Fresh Prince of Bel Air, it was more comical, more funny. They made this more serious. You feel me? Bro was hooping, block, getting buckets, playing against the he was playing against the was he playing against him or bro was betting? I think bro was betting on some other player to beat him in the game, the neighborhood dealer. You feel me? And then bro, like I don't know how he didn't see bro hit him in the face with the ball. I know that's my one gripe. That didn't make sense to me. You feel me? Cause the ball came this way. Will was over there. The ball came from this way, and he still blamed Will. He just wanted to murk Will. That's what it was. He was mad. He lost. But his own partner hit him in the face, and they end up scurrying out. They got into a fight. Will got his one homie gun. Bow, bow, bow. And he caught a gun charge. Philip Banks is a judge. L.A., you feel me? He running for district attorney, I think. And, yeah. Got him off. Told him, like, you got to come to Bel Air. And there it goes. This, like, I like the Easter eggs they dropped in there. They had a lot of Easter eggs from, you know what I mean? The handshake from Will to Jazz. You feel me? Also, another Easter egg, Lisa linking up with Will. But the thing was, Lisa was going out with Carlton in this one. In the other one, it wasn't like that. I don't remember it like that. This one went out with Carlton. You feel me? And then Lisa saw Will, and they did their thing, and they kind of having it where they got back together at the end of season 2. You feel me? You know what else I like though? You feel me? How they introduced Jazz. You feel me? He not like some in the other one. It ain't like a bum. Real talk, just the bummy friend that stayed around and mooched in a regular Fresh Prince. This one, they made he a business owner. You feel me? You know what I mean? Clean car, clean space, you feel me? Clean spot. And then he messed with Hillary. Well, at the end of season 2, Hillary went back to the football player. But I think in season 3 they're gonna get back together, you feel me? But I was liking that dynamic, you feel me? They got Joffrey, you know what I mean? Bruh's he's an English gangster in this one. I ain't gonna lie, I thought that was tight. Cause you know, he's supposed to be the butler and stuff. But this one, they made him more dignified. He's not just like a butler. He's like a bodyguard. He's a counselor. You feel me? He also damn, did he murder, bruh? Season 1? He's a gangster. Bruh get shit done. Okay? But also, like, you feel me, with Vivian, you feel me? Cassandra is like, she got the inner Viv on. Like, I really feel the dark-skinned Viv. Let's get this right. Because down the line, Fresh Prince of Bel Air, and Viv went from dark-skinned to light-skinned. I think it was like season 3 or season 2 or something. You feel me? Or midway through season 2. Yeah. But this Vivian is getting the inner dark-skinned Vivian. I love this. Love it. Hell yeah. She a powerful artist doing her thing, but she's struggling. Well, should she get back into art? You feel me? Or is it because of her relationship with Philip Banks? You feel me? Is it that? So they going through that or whatever. And Philip Banks, he going through his own thing. It's like, you know, from South Carolina. Grew up with not so much. Made a name for himself and stuff like that. Now he getting it from like his brother and shit. Like, bruh, you changing, bruh. This and that. He got it from his frat brothers too. When he went to the little meeting thing. But Will help saved it out. Hey, I like how, real talk, like Will is kind of helping him solve problems instead of being so much the problem. Like in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I feel like most of the time they made Will like he was the catalyst of problems. You feel me? With this one, it's like, no, they all got issues going on. They all got their own problems, and they all kind of helping each other solve through their problems, and they sticking together, like, you know, as family. You know what I mean? And also, it shows like even like Will had left, went to Bel Air, try to better himself. Old homie come back, and his old homie funking with him. Like, hey, bro, you changed, bro. Nah, you ain't coming back to Philly. You ain't hard no more. It's like, dang, you gotta go through that. And then Will coming into the Bel Air school had to face the racism and stuff. Carlton was blinded by it at first, and now he getting hit with it on season 2. He realizing. I like how they bond kind of got stronger too. You know what I mean? And it shows that us as black people, we're not a monolith. But we can stay on code. Yeah. Will and Carlton can't be they are most definitely the opposites. But you see how they stick together? Stay on code with each other? Carlton, he's still coming around though. You know what I mean? And, hey, this time, the Fresh Prince of Bel Air back then doing the Carlton. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you want to do the Carlton. Not with this one. Not in this Bel Air. You do not want to do the Carlton. Okay? That boy, everything in the room. All right? That's the Carlton now. Good Lord. Wow. The problems they have with Carlton, I'm like, man. But I'm glad how it's like, as the seasons progress, as the episodes progress, he's starting to get into his own. Even though he kind of fell off, like he had a relapse and stuff. So we got to see how that pan out in season 3. You know what I mean? But I just like how it's like they humanized everybody in this. Even Lisa, like she's struggling, trying to still be a friend to Carlton and stuff, and still liking Will, and they had their space and all this. You feel me? And she dating somebody else. You know what I mean? And they even had like Ashley. You feel me? Now I see what they did there. They threw in the LGBTQ. Gotta have that quota in the shows nowadays. Little young though. She 12. Talking about, yeah. But even her, she like the most. She is like the most pro-black on there. And she got her own voice. Yeah, this show is fire. I like how they did a whole different spin on the show Bel Air, but at the same time, kind of kept the essence. Cause some of the joints kind of still funny. You feel me? Will character extremely funny, but at the same time, they dealing with social issues. What's going on with us as black people? But they didn't make it corny. You feel me? And they made it in a way that, like, damn, every character is humanized. They got their own characteristics now. It wasn't just like, the original Fresh Prince. Some of the characters you didn't really get the deep dive into who they are. This one you do. It's fire. Hell yeah. Like, and just the different problems that they're going through. But they stick together as family to resolve these problems. They even do that in a non-corny way. Because they could have done it and been mad corny and it'd be like, come on, really? But no. Not at all. They did it in a way where it's like, it's very drama driven. But they didn't make it where resolutions for us as black people, you know what I mean, got to be done in like Let's be real, a non-realistic, corny way. You know? I mess with this show, man. I can't wait till season 3 come out. You feel me? I'll probably drop some spoilers in there while I was talking about the shows. But hey, all my stuff is spoilers. I hate when people say they're gonna do a movie review or a show review and not drop no spoilers. What kind of man? Then you ain't gonna talk about it. Okay? But yeah. This show is fire to me. I see the little Easter eggs that they drop in the show and stuff like that. You feel me? The one Easter egg they not gonna do, and that's for damn show, is Jazz getting thrown out. that ain't It might. They might. Cause now he kind of funking with Hillary, and there might be some tension in. Who knows? Is Carlton gonna do the Carlton? I like how they also didn't make Brush how to play basketball. He played lacrosse. I like that too. See, giving them their own characteristics. Show is dope, man. Show is dope. Once again, this Bel Air. I saw this on Peacock. Okay, I say go watch it. I'm thoroughly entertained by this show. I love how it has like some Easter eggs. You will see it when you're watching the show if you remember the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Especially like remember he turned the jacket inside out. What? You feel me? Now, bro, like wearing the hats and stuff, colorful gear and stuff. Yeah, it's fire. I suggest y'all go watch it, and I can't wait till season 3 come out. August, come out in August, y'all. All right, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. It is meme time, and I got a couple memes for y'all. You know what I mean? Yeah. This the way with Will Smith, the Fresh Prince. It already showed the bro looking at the house with the camera, and it says dogs when they go on the same walk but still find everything interesting. Yeah, that be the look. It's like, oh my god, it's so new. It's like, nah, bro, you done took this route 3,600 times. Oh yeah, y'all know the meme. And it says, GOP can't lose a free and fair election if you prevent it from being free and fair. Think about it. Mm-hmm. Oh, would it be the Democrats? Because they are the ones got Donald Trump charged. Which ain't gonna... Oh, y'all gonna be mad about this one. Oh, that's why they mad about us right now, Black Americans. Oh, they mad at us. Right here. I don't vote along party lines. I thoroughly research each candidate and vote according to my principles. Exactly. So don't let them shame you when that's what you do. Don't let them be like, oh, you ain't voting for Donald Trump, then you must be Democrat. Or when they be like, you ain't voting for Joe Biden, you must be one of the Trumps. What? No, I'm voting for who talking about tangibles. Okay? Like every other group. Damn. Y'all just got a problem with us. We delineating. Y'all got a problem. We voting in our best interest. Even if that means not to vote. Y'all got a problem. Y'all just got a problem with us Black Americans. No, you got a problem with your damn selves. Because you're projecting. That's all it is. Okay? Maybe y'all jealous. Maybe it's that. Gotta be. But I know for damn sure this meme right here is most definitely what got some of y'all mad at us Black Americans. Calling us stupid. Like Roland Martin. Man, I tried watching Bruh Show for a little bit. Then he started hitting us with, "You still bad, you watching on your power. How you gonna?" Why the F will we keep voting for somebody that tells us in our face they're gonna do one thing and don't do absolutely nothing? Anyway, coming to the end of the show. This is another episode of the G.A.B. I'm your lovely or hated host, Kamal, aka the Black Seinfeld, aka Magic X. And since I have my sector of my audience, that's my fam. That shows love and appreciation for your bruh. Look, we don't always agree, but when we disagree, we do it with respect. What should y'all be doing right now? Well, oh, that too! Give yourself some air horns if you got air horns in your... They looking like, where the hell are the air horns? We don't got no air horns. Well, give yourself a round of applause. And look, if they watching, at least they learning. I appreciate some of y'all, from the ugly to the beautiful and to the in-betweeners. Now the other sector of my audience. You foul-mouthed motherfuckers. You suspected WS's. You redneck peckerwoods. You babbling coons. You Sambos and you goddamn blonde built bad body. You know what? What should y'all be doing right now? Oh, I forgot the beach. Beach blonde bad built body. Yeah. EAD. Now with that being said, look, this is another episode of the G.A.B. I'm your lovely or hated host, Kamal. Oh, did I already say it? Well, I'm saying it again. The Black Seinfeld, Magic X. All right? For my tubers. You already know it's been around since 2005. So I don't need to tell y'all what to do. You're already doing it. But it's great to remind y'all. Like, sub, share, comment. All right? Also, for my potters, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio. Across those platforms I just mentioned, all you got to do is type in the G.A.B. or Kamal Johnson Network. And bam, I pop right up. All right? Appreciate y'all though, man. Numbers going up, you feel me? The likes and views are going up though. And the comments. That is what I'm talking about. You feel me? I still get a lot of hate comments, but the love comments coming in. Ooh, and them likes going up. I know y'all got my hating sector. Oh, y'all got them mad. Y'all got them steaming. It's like, oh my God. How's he doing? How's it keep going up? Shut your crybaby asses up. Oh, yeah. I'd like to thank my sponsor, First Place Losers. Link to the shop in the description below. Y'all go check out the fire garments. Made out of 100% Egyptian cotton. It's going to look marvelous on y'all. All right? And with that being said, y'all have a good day, good evening, good whenever it is y'all consume this content. And on that note, I'm out, y'all. Man, I'll be damned. Valentina Gomez talking about, you don't go for Trump, then you ain't black or American. Ma'am, are you American? This was G.A.B. This was G.A.B.